It's Favorites with Laura. Come and see hauls and reviews and...
Hi favorites, welcome back to Favorites with Laura. We have a huge haul. It's some crafting things, so if that's not your jam, if you're not into it, then I can respect that and you don't have to watch. You probably won't want to if you're not into even seeing what other people get for craft projects. This is a mixed craft materials supplies haul. And I do have a couple of things that won't be craft related, but I have been, it seems like that's all that I pick lately. That's what's in my algorithm when I'm on Temu. Anyway, if you're new to Temu, then I'll have a link below. There's a code here that if you download the app, click my link, and then put this code into the search bar, you're going to save some 30%. And you might even get some of those items for free once you make an order. So check them out. Temu still has some wonderful pricing, and you can't really beat it for craft supplies. Craft supplies seem to have gone up everywhere. And I know our Dollar Tree, rumor has it, they're going away from even having craft items in their stores. That's right. I actually heard it from a pretty reliable source that in the future, you're not going to see craft items, if any. Maybe little, but if any, at Dollar Tree, which is kind of depressing. Although I don't think I'm going to need anything. But in a pinch, they're the only place around for us to get anything. Walmart has some, but even they have diminished their supplies for crafting items. Anyway, enough about that. I am going to start with a non-craft item, something that I have been looking to find. I had ordered it. It was in one of these other bags, and I found it. So that's not it. Here it is. It is this wireless dual microphone. Now, I was going to try it out, but you know what? I'm not going to risk it not working. I will have to give updates on it. But it is this wireless microphone dual mic setup. And I did bring this back here so that you could see. It's supposed to fit into it. If you watched one of my recent hauls, this little like news reporter microphone stand and handle is supposed to hold this type of magnetic microphone. Now, I wanted the magnetic because when I wear it on my shirt, I think you can actually hide it, but I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, this was, I want to say, I wrote it down there. Did I get this for free? No, I didn't. I don't think I got this for free. I think I had to pay for it with credits usually. But let's just see what we got here. I have so much. Okay. Plug and play, long distance transmission, precise radio, high sensitivity, widely compatible. Okay. And it's in the yellow, but you can also have it totally in the black. And yeah, I am excited to see what's in here. Okay, so this is just push through. I've been working on some cards. If you saw, like I used some, oh gosh, what is it called? Like spackle, you know, for fixing holes in the walls. And I used that on a stencil on a card making experiment. So I did a little short video on that. If you haven't seen that, I'll put the link in here and you'll be able to run to that real quick and see it. So this is a nice little case, and this is what the box looks like. So it does have like a piece of paper back here, which I'm sure it's the little sensor directions. Okay, that's in Chinese. Here we go. The Type-C charging port, microphone clip. Now, I thought that I had gotten the magnetic ones. Let's open this up. So it looks like this. And this is the piece. And look at it, it's got the Wi-Fi connection as well as the USB-C, which is good because my phone is different now. So I do have the USB-C connection. And I think this is probably, I like how this case just holds everything. This should be the cord to charge it, because we know I don't have any USB-C cords. That's a joke. If you're new here, I joke like that. Although not everybody thinks I'm funny. Yeah, this is the charging cord, UBC to B connection, okay? And I don't need that little box. Now, yeah, it is magnetic. Okay, so it goes like that. See, you have the clip here, but you also have the magnetic, so you can clip it on the outside, or you can just go like this and do this. And that way you can maneuver it the best place possible. It doesn't have to be right up on the collar or wherever. And let's see, I don't know if these are on because, let's see. Oh, it's got, oh, you can charge, you have to charge each one of these, it looks like. Okay. And I don't think, oh, this is a charging case too, just like your earbuds. So once it's charged, once everything is charged, so I could charge that. I don't think I have a cord here because I'm using it for my phone right now. Just didn't want my phone to go dead. Man, I'm taking so long on this. It's going to take me forever to get to everything else. Let's see. Sometimes they have a, oh, they do have a little charge. Okay. They're blinking. And it's blinking green. So it's trying to pair, I'm pretty sure. And then if I go in here, if this was on my phone, it would probably be charging to that. So I'm going to push this off. Yep, you hold it in to push it off to the off button. So what have you guys been doing all week? I've been off and been lazy. Lazy. Kind of upset with myself how lazy I've been. But I was tired. So slept in, had breakfast with my husband who was also off. And yeah, we just kind of enjoyed our time off. So we didn't go anywhere, but you know, sometimes you don't need to. You just need to hang out. I did do some organization at home, and I just kind of took it easy. Kind of could see what retirement would be like, but I'm not ready. I thought I might be ready, but I'm not. Oh, I was going to, sorry. I got sidetracked. Okay, I was going to see something here with this. So this is that microphone holder. That looks like the news broadcasting station. So you can use it like that, or you can just let it sit here. But good Lord, I drop things all the time on this channel. So thank you for coming back. If you're a steady supporter here, I think this goes in here somehow. Okay, so this, I think I can just magnetically click this in. Nope, I cannot. So this has a little pause. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I think you can just, let's see which side does this go on. Okay, I think what you do is there's a little opening there. Maybe I should just put that piece in first. Yep, that fits right in there. Oh, it's gonna work, you guys. Finally, something that I think is gonna work is going to work. Goes like that, and then you put it on there, and you can have it like a stand, or you can push this all the way through. Hello. But you can't hear me because I'm not doing it right. Maybe I will test that and come back. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'm not going to use it right now like that. But yeah, that looks super cool. I can't wait to try it out and let you know how that goes. So we're going to stick that right here because that'll stay in here. And okay, my daughter went with her friend to check her into college. My daughter's not, she's, I don't know, she's taken a, what do you call it, a gap year, but she is working full time, and she's actually away this weekend also working another job that she did up until this year. She is working at a food cart at a festival out of town, and so she's doing that. She's also working at the grocery store. She's doing good. Now if we could just get the boy needs to do something too. All right, so, oh, okay, so this was a set of 6-piece drawer pulls, solid gold brass, $8.66, which I thought was a reasonable price for 6 of them. But I'm not going to use them for drawer pulls. I have a different idea for them. And they look like this. You get 6 of them. attachment. You could use them as drawer pulls. They come with the screws and everything. I found like the ones I bought in the past, the screws did not fit my drawer, so I couldn't switch them out. But got the screws right here, okay? But I liked how this looked, like this. I am going to do something different with this, and I am going to make little trinket trays that are elevated and sit on top of this, so you can have a little elegance with it, okay? So that's my goal, and I've been trying to figure out different ways to make different things that are not like everything else that you see out there on YouTube, but maybe using similar techniques, just putting my own spin on it. And that's the best part about creating and doing crafting. Now this haul is heavy with washi tape. It really is. I couldn't help myself. I had some special deals. This, however, is not washi tape like I thought it was. I thought I pulled that washi tape. Don't worry, we're going to get to that. This is a 3-hole punch, and it was $3.50, which is reasonable. Oh my gosh, I went to Hobby Lobby with my son because we did school shopping in Spokane, and Hobby Lobby's right there, and I'm not going to drive that distance and not stop at Hobby Lobby. They had some Christmas stuff marked down to 60%. They had their fall and Halloween stuff 40%, and then they had a lot of other good deals. And so I have to get something. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now I read in the reviews. Now why does it have this? I don't know why that is. I don't know. Is this like, huh? Oh, hello. It's to dump out the holes that you punch out. Okay. So somebody had said in the review, oh, it doesn't move. No, it doesn't move. What you do is you line up your paper, so you punch one set of holes, and then you move it, and that's how that works. And then you can line it up with the markings on there. Let me get this out. Oh, this is my price list for the other stuff. Okay. So, which we might get to. Oh, you're going to kill me. You're going to kill me when you see everything that I got. Okay. So, let's see how this works, okay? So, I'm going to do my first 3 holes at the top. Ooh, that punched really nice. Okay, there's 3 holes there. Then, I'm going to move it, and I'm going to line up these 3 holes with the markings on the board. And then I'm going to should be all lined up to evenly space out the next 3 holes. I mean, it's hard to do it at this angle, but we're never going to get through this video. Okay, I didn't push it in all the way, but you can see how they're all evenly lined up. I didn't push this paper in all the way, but that is how that works. I think they were thinking it was shift, but no, you shift the paper and then that helps you line everything up. All right, enough of that. Let's get to some good stuff. Okay, here's some washi tape. I never have anything purple, and I have friends that love purple. Like, I think it's Nay Yvette likes purple, or it could be like Menopause Madness. I know she loves purple, or lavender. And so look at this set. Oh my gosh, so pretty. They're all the uniform, same sizing of washi tape. This was $4.22 for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pieces. I just want to see how sticky it is. I mean, maybe I should because I have so much to get through. I'm going to try not to delay. These are really pretty. These have like lavender plants on them. And let's see here. I like, so there's certain things I use washi tape for, which when I use it for like a temporary hold on something and I want to be able to pull it up so it doesn't stick. Now this has some good stick. Yes, this is going to have good adhesiveness to it, but you don't want it to pull up your paper if you are using it temporarily for temporary adhesion. But there you go. That's one of them. So this is a cute, pretty little set. Did not have purples. And I also make my little note cards that I put in with my Vinted purchases. When people buy from me, I make these little cards up. I just decorate it with a piece of washi tape, say thank you for your purchase, and stuff like that. So Just makes it a little pretty. It's super fast, super easy, and you've seen me make other cards too. Oh, here's some more washi tape. I went with themed colors. Now this was $3.23 for 10 rolls. I mean, these were super affordable. So that's what I mean. Temu still has a lot of good deals. And I wasn't even into washi tape until I started with Temu. But now I use it for a lot of different things. A lot of different things. I don't need that plastic up here. It makes too much noise, doesn't it? Oh, it's not. You hear my fan because I was sweating, man. It was hot. Okay. Now they have this tape so that you have to do that. Okay. And I have these containers I got from Dollar Tree that have a rounded top to it, and they're plastic, and they have a lid that's connected. You can get that still there. Oh my gosh, this is making me crazy that I can't get this open. And my washi tapes fit in there, but the problem is I have more washi tapes than can fit in there now. So I have lots of pretty little acrylic containers I can put these all in now. These are really pretty. They're a different range of blues and whites and cream colors. So something for every kind of decor you're going to do or design. I kind of went paper crazy because now Hobby Lobby had paper on sale by the one brand, and I did pick up some of the 6x6 tablets. Great finds, but I know that I didn't always buy the best deal on here, but I had some credits, and that's why I got them. So this is my first set that now this is double-sided 12x12 from Temu, okay? And you get 24 sheets. That's 24 sheets, double-sided. And this was, I think this was part of my calendar 1000 picks, okay? So I don't have the price on there. But if there's anything you like that you're seeing here, then just ask me in the comments below, and I'll look it up and give you the link if you can't find it in my description box, okay? So this has a bunch of, I thought they looked Christmassy because of the burgundy reds, and there's even one with cardinals on it. But how pretty is this paper? Okay. I think it's been years since I bought paper, so some of my paper is kind of like not of good variety. And let's see here. So this quality, ooh. Okay. So look at that. That's one side, and then it has a corresponding pattern that will coordinate together. And we got that one, got this one. So I'm thinking it's not 24 designs, it's probably like 12 designs on 24 sheets. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, so yeah, they're just all pretty. I love this. Okay, this has like a French look to it with the script, and let me see. Man, it's really thick. I thought I had two pieces of paper. That one's really thick. And then like a wallpaper floral. And then you get two of these. This is pretty too. Now this does look Christmassy to me, so you could totally use it that way. And all of these go together, so it doesn't matter. I love all the coordinating patterns. You got this polka dot with this. And I love when you do paper crafts, how if you fold it, then you have the double-sided and it coordinates. It just makes it look really pretty. Here's this one here. And I love, is that a cardinal? It doesn't really look, well, I guess it's supposed to be though. But there you go. So I think the cardinal head is a little bit more pointier than this, but I could just be being extra picky there. Get two sheets of that. Another French kind of look, but the reverse colors. Yeah, I like these. Okay, this is going to be great, you guys. It's going to be great. And then some more here. All right, so I think I will not bore you anymore with this selection because we have so much more to look at. Oh, except I love that paper. Oh my gosh, that's probably one of my favorite. And look at the coordinating pattern. So this one is like a keeper. I am so happy I got this, and it was. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I got it for free because I don't have the price on there either. So I'm thinking. These were running around 10. Now they're not in like a padded area, you know, a padded, but the double-sided do run more expensive. So I'm not sure. Okay, I kind of want to keep it in here so that they don't get all bent up and tweaked and messed up. Okay, so it's quite pricey to look for those, but that one I just had to get because I love the patterns. Now this pack here was $10.01, and you get 24 sheets. They're not double-sided, and I think I went with the blues because I was like on a quest with matching stuff. Oh my gosh. I do know I'm not the only one that scrolls like this. I do know that. So that's comforting at times, right? It's comforting to know that. And now this paper seems to be a little thinner. Or, yeah, that other one was more cardstock. This isn't too thin, though. It's more, I'm not going to show you every piece, but I'm going to fan it out so you can see the geometric shapes and patterns that it comes with. I am loving this one, too. So there's way more than that, but there's a good idea of what's in this pack. And I am happy with that, too. But 10, yeah, I mean... That's a little pricey, so I would pick paper out when I had to fulfill, you know, one single purchase or a purchase of $10 or more. Sometimes that's what happens, but I know I got price adjustments on this stuff, so it's not horrible because I got price adjustments, I got credits back. Yeah, 10.01 is what this one is, and it's just called blue. And now this one, 10.19 browns and neutral colors here, and it kind of has like a fabric look to it, and you get 24 sheets. So if you're paying 10 for 12 sheets, that's a lot. I wouldn't do that. But this one, all of these packs have 24 sheets. And again, we'll just fan this out. But yeah, these are all just like, ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, neutrals, solids. I like the solid, like it looks like fabric, but it's not. It doesn't have a texture, although I did buy some texture. So get a lot. Let's see here. Is that going to show me some more patterns? It is. So there's a lot of patterns in this one too, but not to take up too much time by showing you each and every one. Let's see. I do like the leaf patterns, and I like the reverses they have, and the wheat. Yeah, I love this like neutral. And it's almost like a cornflower blue, gray color. And then the front, those have like the weave look to them that is like fabric, right? Or burlap. Okay. Now this, I thought were going to be smaller, but I can still work with them. And I think you get 12 UV DTF, so they can go on hard surfaces for $145, and they just look pretty to me. And let me just show you, they're like stickers, but they kind of stay a little bit more permanently. They're calling them UV DTF, which I know a little bit about. So is there a coating on here? So they do stick, so you'd have to use a tweezers to separate them, but they are stickers. And those are pretty. For 12 of them for $1.45, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, they just peel right off. So I wouldn't say 100% that they're UV DTF. I think they're just like PET stickers. You know, a little bit more firm stickers, not vinyl, but they do have a feel like vinyl. Yeah, I wouldn't call them UV DTF like they are, but super pretty. Can use them on lots of different projects. Next we have some more paper. Oh, I think I showed this in the other one. Now, I have a great plan for this. I've been experimenting with another die cut of mine, and this metallic paper, now this was a steal, okay? This was a steal. You get 34 sheets, 17 different colors, and I got it for $1.92. You can't beat that. And it's like the 8.5 by 5 kind of size. Does it say on here? That's what I think it is. No, of course it doesn't say. But these are like the mirrored chrome. Yeah, that was totally worth it. Had to get that. And I got one free, so this is my second pack. And this time I paid for it. So, okay, $1.92. I can live with that. Yeah. And next up, we have, these are some transfers. And I think they're single sheet, which is not the best deal. Well, this one I have, they gave me 2. Okay, so you can put this on a lot of stuff. I use it like on resin, on polymer clay. So each of these sheets, that one was $142 for that sheet. I got 2 of those. $108, which I think was an accident that they sent me to. $108 for that pattern. That's a pretty pattern. This is all black and white theme. I love the black and white sunflowers. That was a little bit more expensive because they're popular. $212. And then this one, they won't go very far, but I get bored with the pattern, so I need variety. $278. Okay. Should we just get all the washi tape out of the way? Oh my gosh, is that even possible? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on to something fun. Okay, so I got this. This was $250. I think it's sold out because it's going to be kind of popular. And you can use it for resin. You can use it because it's silicone. You can use it for resin. You can use it for. That's the thing about my craft supplies. They're for all different kinds of crafts. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. I would find a way to use all of this in different ways. Mixed media, I love. I'm really trying to use everything in different ways. So it's a silicone sweater, hat, and scarf mold. And so you can use that with resin. I plan to use it for polymer clay. It would be more like a key ring because it's so large, but how stinking cute is that? I could totally see making these 3 pieces with that sweater imprint and linking them to a key ring with charms, chain, and charms with these 2 other pieces hanging from them. What do you think? I think that'll be really cute. And I could do all kinds of decor on this sweater. Okay, so this was, I was thinking, that's funny because I got something on me. Where did I get that from? I don't know. From the ink. That sweater was $250 if I didn't say already. Okay, so these are nail stickers, which you can use in resin. And they were $124. You get 1 sheet, but each sheet has, I don't know, 30. They're embossed too, so they have a little raised figure to them. But you can use them on your card making too. You can use them on clay. You can use them. I just look everywhere for different ideas. Now this is an 8x8. Get 30 sheets. Blank journal. Okay, it was $7, which is very average for buying anything this size and quality. And I think it had different color options for the covers. I just want it plain because, yeah, I'm going to decorate it. So it's going to look like that. And it has, ooh, okay. Oh, it has a tie. That's right. They have the ties. So you can put a bow tie. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And then it has the natural paper, brown paper, cardstock weight, weighted paper. Okay, you get 30 sheets in there. So that'll be fun to work on a little bit at a time. And I love how it has the tie. So you can just tie this. Now it did come in different colors, but I wanted it totally plain. And I don't know what the colored ones that had the colored journal covers too. I don't know what their paper inside looked like, but This one's cute. I like it. I can't wait to start doing some journaling in there. Okay. Next up, we have a few more papers, some die cuts. Ooh, okay. So I bought papers from them before that were in these little packs. And this is 24 pieces. They're not double-sided for $5.28. And that is running along the size and price is kind of equal to what you can find elsewhere right now with the on sale. If it's not on sale, I think this is the better win. But so these are Christmas papers, and they're shiny. They have that shiny paper feel to them. And you get 24 sheets. And so, yeah, these are definitely pretty. And they're white on the other side. So you can, yeah, I like this. And, you know, you can emboss this with your die cutters. You can cut it out. You can do all kinds of things with your papers. And if you're into paper crafts, I highly recommend checking out the deals that you can find on Temu for your papers supply, getting different things. But I would read the reviews carefully, because some papers I was sold on, I was going to buy, and then I read some of the reviews and they were saying it's super thin, don't get it. Here's another one, 6x6 for $4.52, a little cheaper, but they're lavender. And like I said earlier, I don't have anything lavender or purple in the purple family. 24 sheets, single-sided, and these all are the lavender ones. Okay. Let me get this open. So I hope you all had a great week. And these show all the patterns you get with it. But let's just, oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love these colors and the patterns on there. Look at that one. I like that one too. Okay, lots to look forward to creating with these. And it's nice that I have a selection of papers now. I mean, you know, right? Isn't it? Okay, next we have, I have lots to show you, okay? I really, really do. It's craziness. It's craziness. I don't know which to pull out next. Let's see, I'm trying to get through the papers. So this is like that other one with the naturals. It was $3.37, you get 12 sheets. So you're getting a little less, and it cost a little less. So if you didn't need a lot of paper, you can definitely get the smaller packs to give it a try. And then I'm going to keep it in here because it'll keep it straight. And these are shiny too. And I think they could be Christmassy too. That's why I liked it. The stripes, the rustic red, that reminds me of the holidays. And then they have the greenery there. Okay, so lots. 12, yeah. This, oh, I love that one. Can you imagine making cards? This one I would have to cut out though, because I wouldn't be doing a 6x6 card, but I would be using that Santa and the tree and the bulbs. Yeah, there's a lot to be done with that. So you get 12 sheets in there. Trying to move along to some more interesting things for you. But if you are looking at a paper haul, and then here's some more Christmas papers. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to look at that. Okay, let's see here. We have this one here. It was a little bit more, but you get 36 sheets now. It's one of the largest ones, and these are all Christmas. And the Christmas supplies go fast. Even now, I can see a lot of things sold out. But there's a lot of pretty patterns in this. And the ho ho ho. Yeah. So lots of papers, a lot of stuff. Okay, that is awesome. I'm liking that. That was a little bit more pricey, but look at, I got a lot more. And I don't need the big 12 by 12 because I use a lot of like plain white cardstock or solid color cardstock, and I'll cut that down and use that for the base, and then you can decorate the base. Now this here is kind of, I think this is a cutting die. It was 512. And I want to say it's like you have different edges that you can put onto it. So there's got four different bands that can go on the edge. You got the big square that you can cut, which is sized right for cards. And so like I would put that on there and I can make that card, use that to cut on there. And then it has like the little hole protectors that you can flip over them. They got little tags. It's a tag set basically. So that's a nice set. It's got lots of options there. Here's another big tag set, and it's cut a little differently than one that I have a little bit now. This one, I don't have a price on it. Oh yeah, I do. $3.82. These are super nice. I love the nesting die cut sets because you'll have a size to meet almost any need in junk journaling if you're making your little tags, and you can't go wrong. So this one was $2.73. You get 100 paper pieces, and it's in the pink, and it's just a vintage big collection special paper material bag, and you get 100 pieces in here. And 100 pieces don't mean that they're all the same size. On the back it gives you a picture of everything you get in here, which is nice. But you get like these textured pieces right here, and you get a couple of those. You get a couple of everything, it looks like. Let's see what's back here. I like these papers. And I've bought these before, but not this one. The papers, I love the touch of these papers. These are so pretty. Yeah, there's a lot to choose here. Okay. Let's just shove. Anyway, so you can kind of see there, they're kind of small. But you get tags in here. You get a variety of papers. So yeah, I'm going to be loving having that as an option. I need variety when I'm creating because something goes on in my mind. I totally get inspired. Like just looking at this, I'm inspired. Looking at those die cuts with the papers, I'm inspired. I was inspired when I chose it, and I'm still inspired. Okay, so this was a set of 8 rolls of retro plaid washi tape, and it was $1.97. So you can't not go wrong if you're looking for selections here. But they tape all these boxes down, and you can't just slide it out. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I don't know if I said that already. And I'm hoping to get this uploaded. I might be doing a couple in a couple days, probably every day now. So this washi tape has a little bit more sheen to it, and makes me wonder if it's going to be that sticky. And let's see. I gotta see. I like the plaids though. Oh yeah, it's sticky. Okay, that's like typical washi tape. There's one, but you get these plaid, retro plaids. So yeah, all right. 8 of those for under $2. Then I found this one. This is a Christmas one, and it was $5.26 for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's in that same kind of case, but it has like scenery, and it's in like the Christmas pink colors. So yeah, okay. Washi tape heaven. If you like washi tape, you're gonna like that. Okay. Next, we got a new punch, which I realize now I probably don't need. But maybe, because some of these punches that do the corners, that rounded the corners, this is heavy duty too, by the way. How much was this? I don't know. $4.71. Punches are expensive though. But, wow, this is nice. Okay, so it has this little piece on the bottom. Sometimes you don't have that at all. And that's what you would open up to empty it out. Is there a button there? Well, I guess there is, but I don't know how to do it. Okay. So I'm curious on how rounded this will go. Okay. Around we go. Because in my other ones, I don't think they go deep enough for me. No, that one's really shallow. It does punch easily. This is not a hard punch, but I'm also doing it on paper. Okay, I have to see. to see how deep it goes. Okay, so I pop that off. So you can see the 3 different punches there. This one, and that one. And they look pretty shallow. So not, like when I want to do a rounded corner, I want it rounded. Okay, that'll do it. It's not cutting this paper very well though, to be honest. Feels like it's going to, then it doesn't. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll send this one back because the other ones I bought, yeah, it keeps leaving. Okay, so I would not recommend this one. It feels nice, it's easy, but I'm thinking for that money, let's put it all back together because I am going to send this one back. Let's see. I don't think it's worth it, $4.71. I have others that I bought from Temu that I love, and that's disappointing. But Temu is great. They have been great customer service to me and others that I know of. And if you have a problem with something, you can have it sent back and get your credits. So that's disappointing. Does this go with this? I'll put this in here so they have it because I don't mind sending it back if I have to. I'll have it all ready. Now here's some more punches I got. Now this was 88 cents to me. Okay, it's a massive punch set. And I got it for 88 cents. It's $14.53 normally. So that was awesome. And I think I get 3 in here. So let's open these up. And I want to say these are like the stamps, the square stamp set. So 3 different sizes. Let's get these out of here. 88 cents. My gosh, that's awesome, you guys. So yeah, you get 3 different sizes. This is the one that's more square. These look more rectangle, and then you have a baby one. Let's take a look at this baby one and see how it feels and punches. Now, it seems to be like a different company, so that's good. Oh, it has a locking position on the bottom. So this is good quality. Uh-oh. Oh, is that right? Is that how that works? So it's in the lock position right now. You switch that over and then it opens up. Wow. Okay, so let's see here. I always do it upside down. And oh my gosh, look at that cute little stamp. Can you, so here's what I picture this. I have those like retro, I have so many stickers from Temu that I bought over time, and like I could use the big one here to make like a stamp. I see so many possibilities with this. I just can't even speak right now. This one, this set is worth every penny, every 88 cents that I spent. Okay. I can just see punching out pictures and making magnets out of them or putting them into your junk journals like a stamp. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now that was the more rectangle, like a stamp size. And then we have this other side. I'm checking them all out, okay? Just bear with me. Have a beverage. You might have to drink because of all the crafting, but I get it. If you're still here, I appreciate you. And I hope that even if this isn't your gig, if you don't like watching craft hauls, that you're still here watching this video just for the kicks and giggles of it. And there's the square one. So this is the tiniest one here compared to the largest one, okay? And then I had that other one, but I don't know where it went. I don't need these containers because they're going to go in my stamping. Oh, here's the medium. Okay, so which one is bigger? So they're just different sizes, okay? I did 2 pieces at a time. Yeah, okay, so those are super cute. Yes, all right. Love that collection. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Did I have to spend $10 to get 88 cent item? I don't know. I don't remember. Well, you've got to have some ink. Now, I had a bunch of Stampin' Up! Products because at one time I was a demonstrator for Stampin' Up! That was a lifetime ago. and I went to my storage unit, and some of those ink, I have stuff in storage, some of those ink pads are still good. Now the whole box of black, they dried up. I had to throw those away. And the ones that were colored, they've been in storage probably 15 years, and they worked still. Okay, so this one is a sprinkle blue, and I just like tossed it without telling you what the price was on this. But anyway, it's a couple bucks, probably $3 for this. But I noticed it said oil-based paint, and a lot of times I work with water-based. But you can do this to your edges and kind of distress it and give it a little bit more character and dimension. And then you can put your little picture on it. So that just seemed to work just like my regular paints or pads. Okay, awesome. We got through that. Oh my gosh, got those, you know. More Christmas items in here. Let's get all this out. Oh, okay, let's go with this. So I bought these. I thought I got black. You get 200 pieces for $3.18, and I got a 100-piece set in gray for $1.57. They're metal too. So these go on the corner of your, like your junk journals, kind of like that. They are like this. These are larger though, and see how they have the metal bracket there. So I found these. This is 200-piece set for $3.18. And this is in the black, because I didn't know what color to really go with, but you would just pinch those on with some pliers to keep them in place. And so I got a whole mess of those in here. And then I got this one they call gray, but it looks like gunmetal. That actually, the black looks like gunmetal. These have, well, no, these look like gunmetal. These look like gunmetal, the gray ones. Okay, so that'll go onto a corner paper. Where's my scrap paper that I was using that you would pinch it on? I wouldn't put it on anything little. I would put it on the main page of a journal book and do that. Okay, those are cute, and you get so much. And I hope those prices are still standing for you. Okay, so $3.18 plus $2.57 is $4.76 or $4.75, and you get, there's 300 pieces of these. That's gonna last me forever. Won't need to buy those again unless I get a different color. Okay, then we got some Christmas items in here. Okay, is this Christmassy? I don't know if this one's Christmassy. These are the PET stickers. You get 58 for $1.70. And I like these because they just float in the resin nicely. You don't even see the edges. And they are stickers. Oh, these are retro too. Okay, they're not Christmas. Paris. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's one, if you can see that. Let's see. Maybe we'll see on this box. And they are stickers because I was able to peel back a different one. And let me just see here. The tweezers work really good. Yep, that's sticker. Okay. Sometimes you think they're not, but they really are. I saw somebody say that it wasn't sticker on something they had that I had gotten, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're sticker. I immediately went to go look at mine. So these are like French. Is there a theme to this one? It doesn't have a name. But love this. They're all like this like French garden look to them. And yeah, those would be great for journaling, for cards, for decor on a card, depending on what you're doing. And okay, there's that. Next up, this is a slot pocket die. So as you can see, it has slots on it. You cut it out, and then you could cut out your tags here and make little tags that come out with little pull string. And this was $4.18 at the time. So it's called a slot pocket die. So that's cute. This is a little envelope. This looked so adorable. I've been dying to want to try this. This would be cute for a friend mail too. So all these pieces inside pop out, and they're just like embellishments that you can put onto the envelope. But as you can see, the outline of the envelope here, and you punch that out, and see this little piece right here where it's cut out. Well, this tag up here, it's attached to the frame, so when you fold your envelope up, this folds in and it will come out those two slots and look like a little bow. And I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but don't worry, I'm going to show you in a video sometime soon. Then I had to get these because I thought these would make really cute, adorable, especially with some of those solid print or smaller print pattern pieces that I just showed you on the papers. They're a Christmas ornament set. This was selling out. I had to wait for it to come back in. $2.94, deal of the century with all the Christmas bulbs. I thought, oh my gosh, you could cut these all out in different colors or papers, embellish them with a little bit of even embossing powder, or ink them up a little bit. So many different ways. Hang them from some ribbon across the top of your card, and then put your sentiment that you're gonna write on the card. Oh my gosh, isn't that so cute? They even had like a gingerbread man. That is so adorable. Yeah, these were selling out. I could see like the bright Grinch greens and different colors like that too. And then this one here, I loved it because it had lace flowers. It's like a lace embossing plate. And your paper goes in the middle of this, and then it goes through your die machine, and then it embosses your paper with this pattern. And it leaves it opening so that, see the center here? You put your sentiment in there, your embellishments can go around on top of the lace. This is a really beautiful, beautiful embossing plate. How much was this one? Did I say $3.38? Elegant embossing folder. Yeah, it is elegant. I like that. And you know, I use these embossing folders. I've been experimenting all week, and you don't have to use the whole thing to emboss. You can have a scrap piece of paper or one of those bulbs or something solid that you've cut out a flower. You can put the flower petal on here and emboss just the flower petal and then ink that up. So many ways to use those. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. Not, like, I can't even stop thinking about different ways to use this. And then these are like little stamps almost. Stamps with, I would use like in corners, or just, these are great for junk journaling or journaling. It was $1.45. It's just a cute, cute little set when you're looking for something. I have little frames that these could be stamped out, and this could lay inside that frame. And then this one, I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I'm going to use this. This will go on a card. It says Merry Christmas. It's like a wall hanger. So I have different ideas. This is all connected. And I could see myself stamping this out, right? Cutting it out in the die cutting machine. Cutting off the paper between this piece and that piece where the chain is, and actually hanging it with ribbon or chain itself. I could see that, laying that down on that. So you can always embellish it a little bit more in my case, in my idea, in my thoughts. I'm thinking, okay, this is, I think I got this one. This one was free, this little set, and definitely is to put your stack of papers together, line them up. You have holes. You got this aug, I think. I don't know. And then you can also lock your paper down with this ruler and lock it in place if you have a thick bunch of paper that you're going to punch holes all at one time. And then it has even some thread to start stitching it together. So you can actually do some bookbinding here with this set. Got the little white screws in there, the needle, the thread, and this is what punches through all the paper. But basically, you use this. You could use it without this if you wanted to, or you could put this here, put those little screws down, line your paper up, put it under there. It would hold it tight. You would put your paper in first, line it up, tighten it down with the screws against the edge there, because it's like a little ledge there. And then you would be free to just punch away. Punch away, punch away. And yeah, you wouldn't put it to the end because you want your paper to stick out a little bit. So that is a great little tool to keep everything lined up and nice and neat and even. Okay. Are you sick of the crafting things? Don't worry, there's more. There's more. And it's not gonna just all be in this haul. Did I just show my address? Put that down there. I have to put all this stuff away when I'm done with. Don't let me forget this. Okay. That was the second one. Okay, let's see here. And I did not have anything like this. I think we're almost done with this. And then I'll let you go. But these are all different types of cross die cuts. Oh my gosh. You know I'm going to love making things with this. And I don't know how much this was. I think it may have come in the calendar 1000. And yeah, did I put it on here? No, I did not. And then here's another type of little note card set. And it says, Open Me. Yeah, it's a little, and it's got all the pieces that you need. That's what's nice. Everything you need to make this one set envelope, and you would just, all these pieces break apart so that you can punch out. And I like how this set is because it's narrow enough to go into even the small die cutters. But you would pop out all of these pieces here just with the pliers so you get them off this bar. And then you would cut those separately from the main piece, and the main piece would be cut out. It would not cut like, it's not meant to cut, only the edges cut so that it scores these other areas so that you can fold it and then you can embellish your card with the other pieces. So lots of fun die cuts in this haul. Washi tape. Now I forget what this is. Okay, well, this is another bookbinding little set. These are super sharp. Okay, so here's what it looks like. You have everything in here. Look, you even have finger wraps. I think these go on your thumb so you don't hurt yourself. Everything you need to make it a little bit more unique with the different colored threads and wires and needles and tweezers and every kind of needle you can think of here. But you can also use it for beading. And these are super sharp. They have them all covered up. And I don't know why you have two different ones. I guess this one's more narrow for smaller projects. Oh, it has, oh, that's the threading one. So you pull your thread through there. I can see the hole in there. Okay, alrighty. I'm gonna need to get a book next and figure out how to use all this stuff. I have an idea, but it's something that I have not done in my life. So I get interested in all kinds of crafts and stuff. So that's my haul. What did you like the most? I'm loving my microphone. I'm loving all the papers, the die cuts. I can't wait to try the cross cuts. And I really want to see this. Where is it? This one envelope set. I can't wait to use this one. This will be my first thing. And then the washi tapes, they're all going to be complimentary to everything I do here. Oh, and this stamp set, that's a steal. This and giving this envelope, can't wait to try this. So let me know your favorites. I want to say thank you for watching. And if you're here this long, oh my gosh, put a sewing needle below or a sewing machine. I don't know what emojis they have. They just updated, so I don't know. Put a fun emoji below. Let me know you stayed this long. Hype the video if you still have some hypes left. You get new ones on Sunday, I believe. And share it, like it, do all the good things to keep it supported. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoy my hauls. And I'll see you again real soon.
It's Favorites with Laura. Come and see hauls and reviews and unboxing with me. We open, we swatch, we try and we